Greetings to you out there and here and everywhere. I'm your host, Majesty, and this is another session of Majesty's music lesson. Hope you're feeling airy and everything is evolving in a positive manner. Well, here we are again. And you know, Majesty's music lesson comes out of Majesty's School of Thinking, which is a school that teaches the knowledge of the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, Majesty, the Imperial Majesty. And this is why this is Majesty's music lesson, and it comes out of Majesty's School of Thinking. Because human beings were intended to live to the highest thinking, the thinking of the Almighty, who presented himself in the last days and according to the scriptures, to the scrolls, as the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering lion tribe of Judah. That's in Revelations. And you know, in the Bible, it has kings, it has judges. You know, these are names of books in the Bible. And you know, it speaks always about kings. The King of Israel, you know. So that's how come we have the King of Ethiopia, the King of Abyssinia, the King of Cush, you know. So we all know that the teaching is good, better, best, high, higher, highest. And this is how the world will have a quality and has a quality and will maintain a quality, which is what it was created to have, and which level people were supposed to be living at. This now has been totally and absolutely forgotten. Who is a human being? Or what is a human being? Because they've brought him down to what? Now, who he's supposed to be is really the question. He's supposed to be a king. It also says in the Bible, ye are gods, children of the Most High God. But people today do not want to treat you like a king, much more God. They want to treat you like cockroach. And I'm saying this as a fact. If the film is correct, because I wasn't there, when the French left Rwanda and left the two tribes to fight, this is what one called the other one. And according to the movie, if it's correct, they were saying, kill the cockroaches. This is what black people were calling black people. And killing them and throwing them in the river. Like what Europeans, they saw do. Because that happened all over in Africa. The testimony to it, where this is what Europeans did. Dismember people, hang them, cut off their heads. I have some pictures of heads that they cut off in Ethiopia. They're right there doing it. Well, not actually cutting off the heads, but you have the heads in a basket and throwing it out to take a picture. It is they who take the picture. That's in Italy, when Ethiopia was under Italian occupation between 1936 to 41. And they tell you with the massacres. The booklet is named Italy's War Crimes in Ethiopia. And there are piles of bones. So really, human beings have been taught to treat each other less than even cockroach. You know? So, we are living in an illusion of what the world really is. The jollification that we look at and see is not in the third world really. It is in the European world. Let's look at it. What do poor people have in celebration other than a birthday and a wedding? A dance. And a carnival. That's about it. The carnival must be the biggest thing. That's it. A mashomani, a carnival, a bacchanal, whatever they call it. That's about it. The rest of all the big fancy stuff you're seeing, Hollywood and, you know, the star show and, you know, this and that and the red carpet and everything, and how in the movies they show you how they live, you know, in the luxury hotels. Well, people see in luxury hotels live, those who have been fortunate to go in them and see the standard of living some people live to. Certainly not like cockroaches. And then, in countries where there are leaderships, people are left to live like cockroaches, which is how the Europeans had them living. People have become accustomed to that in the past 400, 500 years. So people have been indoctrinated to treat people anyhow. And unfortunately, this is what really has returned in Guyana, even though we have gotten independence. We have slid back to the plantation days, whereby the least important asset is the people. And you can see now where people are left to live on the street. When I was coming up, that was never the case. The poorest person, no matter how poor it could be, lived in some dwelling, no matter how, but not on the street, not sleeping on the pavement, not sleeping under a shop awning, on a piece of cardboard, covered by another piece of cardboard. And there is no psychologist, there is no social development ministry or culture that seem to be able to deal with it. All around the world seem to be following one program. So you got to wonder where this program come from. Africa never had jail and police. But everywhere you see now is jail and police. But jail and police come from, I guess, European dark ages. And now, and the dungeons of the, which became the dungeons in the slave holdings, and end up being under colonialism. When they stop slavery now, they build jails for the unruly slaves. Because remember, you weren't given no independence. They say that you're free, but you weren't free. They were the rulers. So, I speak all the time of African people. And I'm wise, that's why I do that. Because show me where I have any power in the European nation. Show me where I have any power in the Chinese nation. Show me where I have any power in the Arab nation. Show me in whichever other nation I have power, that I could go and speak like how I speak here. Show me. This is why I speak of black, because I don't have no power to speak to nation. I can speak to individuals. A Chinese man who chose to listen, and maybe born here, not from China. A European who chose to listen. And that's a great thing with the internet. Who chose to listen would listen, but still, I can't speak to their nation. Because I don't even understand their culture enough to speak to their nation. But I understand black culture. And this is why I speak to the black nation. And if you don't understand your own culture, then you really lost. Now, this is why I have a problem with, or they have a problem with my understanding and communication on African people's culture. There is a confusion here. African people are being taught to be weak. You want the evidence? They are weak. There was someone teaching them to be weak. Similarly, in Rwanda, someone taught them that Africans are cockroaches. That is why they said, kill the cockroaches. Their own other brother, just that they're from another tribe. So, you have to be careful what you're being taught. This is the reason why I do this program coming out of Majesty School of Thinking, because African people need a school that teach them how to think. Because thinking is a skill and an art. And it comes in the order of comparison, which is the art of intellect. This is why there is good, better, best. It is a comparison. High, higher, highest. It is a comparison which automatically lets you know which is the best, which is the highest. So, when I come to give the highest that African people should have. That's why I always willing to challenge anyone. Well, obviously they don't want to challenge me. They pretend they do. When I call in or when I speak at forums, they try to shut me down. But they would not challenge me, come on a program with me, call me in a program or come on my program, and let's have a discussion in front of the public. No. So there is something dishonest about certain African intellectuals in this country. And the time is coming when the African nation have to take charge of itself. A matter of fact, that is coming. There's a time for everything. And there's a time coming that is 2020. It's 2 and 2, 20 and 20. There's a program called 2020 that is done in America. 2020 is called hindsight. Mean review of what transpired before. Now that you've gone forward, you can look hindsight. So they say if you had 2020 vision, you know, that would be good. Well, you would have seen what would have happened. Where you were standing here right now, you would have seen all those things before they happened. Like prophecy is the other thing about prophecy, to show you how prophecy happened. because it was spoken before it happened. So, something is wrong here. African teaching cannot be confusing. We did not have a confusing history as to what is what. That's why we never had jail and police, because jail is promoting criminality. This is what you're saying. The more police you have, it means the more criminal your society is, which means the more you're failing. Logics. That's why you have to look at both sides of the coin, and then you will see the whole coin. And this is the problem with the thinking. So you will compare. That's why. If you know God, then you gotta know Satan. I don't understand how people don't know Satan. Lucifer, that they accept Lucifer's works. In the Bible says Lucifer gonna make wrong fair seeming. Wrong is totally wrong to anyone who has clear vision. So our problem in African society are people who lead us who don't have no vision, no clear vision, which means they are just opportunists, pretending they are leaders of African people. They don't say they're leaders, but they just want to be in the front. And they know who they don't agree with. They know who they don't agree with, you know. But they don't know what to do, what the people should do to make them prosper, progress. Because life is a business. This is how it was made. This is why there is good, better, best, higher, higher, highest. High, higher, highest. And this is why the word that is lacking in black society is professionalism. The black society is a totally unprofessional society. They behave unprofessional. Now, the word professional means worthy to be paid. When you put out professional work, it means that work is worthy to be paid for. That's why they speak about professional footballers, professional cricketers. And this is the exact problem in the black society. Now, let's look at this. Whether it's Olympics or football, you have plenty people that play Olympic, this run. Plenty people. In every country, they got people running the 100. How many countries are there? 100 and something. So how many people running the 100? In every country, trying to make the level to go to Olympics? It's thousands and thousands. Now, how many make it to Olympics? How many make the standard time? The minimum standard time? 50, 60? Well then, what they do? They have 3 quarterfinals, call it that. Or 4. No, it might be 6. 10 persons in each, the first trials. Good. The top 2 is who going forward. The top 2 times. So, out of those 6, or maybe the top 3, because it's going to be 6 races, 10 people in each race. Now I can give you 6 3s, 18 out of the 6 races. So 18 people in the semifinals. They're going to run off 2 semifinals. And the top 10 or 8 times, how many it is, they're going to run in the finals. Same like football. They got thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people playing football all over the world. In the same 100 and something countries. When World Cup come, out of the 100 and something countries, it is boiled down to, it used to be 16 in the finals at one time. Then they made it 24. I think now they made it 32 teams in the final. Luckily, some more teams get to go. Because it used to be 16 teams. So out of that 100 and something countries, only 16 teams made it. So similarly, I am saying to black people, we got thousands and thousands and thousands of people with degrees. I got more people coming to the UG every year, graduating. And the big celebration, the graduation. That's all we're doing. Producing thousands and thousands of degree people. How many could make proper ministers? How many could make a proper president? It's just like the Olympics. The same 100 race. We started with 60 the Olympics and got thousands and thousands of people trying to make the trials in countries. It ended up with 8 people in the finals. And only the top 3 getting recognized. Gold, silver, and bronze. So, I want our gold, silvers, and bronze people with degrees. If it's the degree people alone we selecting from. Maybe 3 best degree graduates to lead the black nation. We ain't got 3 black people who patriotic. 3. That brilliant, got degrees, all these degrees people we got. Jamaica make the finals and bring the gold in 3 consecutive Olympics with Bolt. And they made quite a few with the females too. The little country. About 2.1, 2.2 or whatever million. Yeah. Got 3 times the population, 3 7 strand of 1. Yeah. Out of all these thousands and thousands of people in the world. So, where we 3 best black people? We just had the coffee to 50 thing, and they're supposed to be organizing this black program. Are we selecting the 3 best people? The 5 best people, the 10 best people? For me, I prefer to get the people in the communities who are doing work. Who are doing work for years. Because that is them. The people who are looking after black people, Marcus Garvey, Elijah Muhammad, it's not no big degree program these people are upon. It is so then your heart for the people. So, do these people understand that Man supposed to live like king by the Almighty created top. Because these people just come with their unprofessional behavior to people. And I look at them and laugh. Because when I was 11 years old, I keep telling them. But they feel most black people are heading to collective, you know. I got a very collective head. I don't got to try to impress people. Because it's not where you look like. It's what really going on in your head. That's the thing. What really going on in your head? That's it. The teachers in school, when I was 11 years old, which is Queen's College, they don't talk enough, you know. If you can speak nonsense to them, I never see no one, no student running up the mouth, talking, chopping and start teacher. You know why? They won't even answer you. They would look at you. You won't even see the astonishment on the face. It would just be a dumb look. And they won't tell you nothing, anything. They probably might just walk off and leave you. And let one of the prefects deal with you. They got levels, and they got levels, and they got levels. And only a person who could recognize levels could go on levels. You gotta recognize it. Only people who recognize greatness could be great. People who just turn away from greatness could never be great. Great is great, and you never underrate. And that's why you see some people always hovering in a mediocre position. They kind of fight against greatness, and they refuse to accept the fact. And the fact is simple. Who jobless? No one curse. You think you could curse the person? The person gonna always succeed. You don't learn that yet? Who jobless? No one curse. So people just come fighting you and pretending that they could run things. No one can run no things. If I had to make it for the people run things. Even the person who understands all we understand can run things. Because the ultimate makers are one-man show, which is what the Europeans is teacher, some star by business. You see Trump how he performing? You see kind of fight in Afghanistan. I laugh. Is he going to build the bridge? He going to do this thing? It's Guyanese build the bridge across the river. Guyanese. Not Bornum. Bornum could get all the ideas. He alone can't do it. And that's the wiseness of a human being. The wisest thing about a human being is knowing the value of other human beings. And it's the one fact that ensure you're not an idiot. All individual human beings soon find out they're idiots, no matter how long it takes, eventually. But you see the smart, they know to be parasites on other human beings without recognition, which is called ungratefulness. And in the face of that, I want to talk about people who come back to Guyana. Because this word put out since in Burnham days. And now it put out again when the government changed. I have a brethren come again. And thing got nothing to do with brethren. It got to do with what one person get, another person got to get. As long as there's a Guyanese. How foreigner coming and getting it? Duty-free concession. Imagine this person is 72. 72 years. You want him to pay 6-7 million taxes for a car to bring in. And I was in the States. I left them in the States. Next year, going to make 20 years since I come, return. I left them in the States 19 years ago. I could write an affidavit confirming that they were in the States, and I left them there, and they haven't come to Guyana. Because I have one of my best brethren in the States, who's a Guyanese, born over there. My parents is Guyanese. And he's one of my best friends. He born again, he born over there. But he's a full Guyanese. He used to give me information, say, "Ma, I see your brethren there." You know? Now, this man got to pay 6-7 million. So nothing changed but from the PPP time, eh? Now, this person is a person who used to be here, who used to put on shows. What was the show? Reggae Fever. I want because he's a Rasta man or whatever. Used to put on shows, Reggae Fever. They had several Reggae Fevers. I left him here 82 when I went out in America. Came back 84, came back 85, came back 87. Plus he had brought Sister Carol down here. This brother used to got, Southern had no market. He had the first market that I know in South. Right at the plaza, right out here. Greens market and fruits and thing, market. So, African people gotta know something, but I gotta say this now. Black people, you do not owe anybody anything, you know. You do not owe PNC anything. You don't serve you time, you serve the white man, you serve everybody. You serve PNC. You don't owe anybody in PNC anything. Let me tell you, they owe you big time. They got something named statistics, it's mathematics. African people supporting the PNC from Burnham died right through. How do you think PNC, Congress, please stand for them? How do you think PNC stand for them? So they ain't supposed to talk to you anyhow, no time at all. You owe them nothing. You don't owe the white man nothing. You don't owe anybody in this world nothing. Anything. That's why I act how I act. That's why I speak how I speak. Who are you? You gave these people 20-something seats all the time. And I'm telling you, Mr. Granger, the people around you are going to make you lose the 2020 election. Because they're totally unprofessional how they deal with black people, and they deal with black people like cockroach, like the Hutus deal with the Tutsis. You gotta treat black people like kings. Africa never had jail and police. We had an orderly society. because he is lead by example. And all the people, African people praise, is people come and look for them. That's why I is known for talk about, because highest. This is the highest man. The highest man is the man who come and look for black people, because the Almighty sent him. But I used to come and look for African people, you know. People talk and think about, but when I look myself, when I stand by from all them and I look as Rasta, I see now, I see straight and clear. Marcus Garvey. I'm going to bring the papers in next time. I got it here. Show you Marcus Garvey in Georgetown. That's why the Born Face sing, Garvey go all around and around. All in Peru beam. All over. Looking for black people. Same way like John Ahmed. Go down all around. All in the jails he send and bring out black people. And educate them like Malcolm X. That's why Falcons come all around the Caribbean, come here and go here, go there, all to looking for black people. The right leaders is leaders who look for we. Not them sweet by leaders and like you gotta look for them and go to them and beg them and all that. Black people don't want nobody, you don't gotta beg nobody for nothing. Because nobody on your earth ever met a mango or banana. None of the things will feed you, a rice, grain, nobody never make it. Your white man never make it. That's why I don't got time. That's why I left work in 1979, you know. That's before I knew who Bonham was. I left the public service. Because when I turned Rasta, I started to laugh. I realized nobody ain't keeping me alive other than the Almighty. All the things I eating is He make. Till to this day. I got a white man make a mango, papa, banana, nothing I eat, a cherry, nothing. So, I still alive under here. I never worked for salary since 1979. Since I come to school, Queens College, I only worked for 6 years in the public service. And then I stopped work. On the 4th year, I turned Rasta, and only 2 years last, I stopped work. Not to don't know what I work. Because the gift of the Almighty is life. Not the gift of politicians and party and all them nonsense. There's a move to make it easy for you, like Bonham. Free education, free hospitalization. Because Bonham know we have to get them things. And duty you gotta give black people, you gotta give everybody. So for the people get duty free, the man supposed to get duty free. I get duty free. All the parliamentarians get duty free. All the time. So, white man could come and give you 2%. A land could change from 1%, could change to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which people claim whatever is the average world price that people got, that's what God be. If you want to be fair, why would you be unfair to yourself? Because crumbs can't build black people, you know. The black nation was in 400, 500 years of slavery, 400 years of slavery and 100 years of colonialism. And they said they ain't paying no reparation. It's we got to repair ourselves, which is what we're doing for the last 60 years since Ghana get free, you know. We repairing ourselves, but any respect give to the people who repairing, the real people who's be fighting up in communities doing the work. No, the white man may make a political system where people play games due to election. Well, black people. No one can tell you foolishness, you know. Here why. A man of carbon tell me farmer party. Next time I'm going to show you the whole flyer and everything, what I set up, the whole name and everything, since 2006. It was too close to election, and I ain't bothered with it, because he needed somebody to run against him. That's he would tell you that, but it's arrogance. The man was coming to join Bonham in 1985, you know. But he could tell me farm my own party. Like if he ever farm a party. Like if any one of them owned the party. Like if they farmed the party. The only man who owned just Bonham and JP Latwan sing. It's only Hampton Green farm your own party. None of them else. They don't want no party. It's born a party all the time. It's born on Bill Congress Place. So, and he built it for them. He built it for African people and Guyanese in general. So, let me show you something. Now, people want to tell you foolishness. If you know, confirm your own party and give yourself what 5 seats. They can tell you nonsense we're putting the PPP in power. Ask Mr. Trotman why he left PNC. Ask him. Somebody and he in there, cuckoo them by lane. Maybe it was the maximum leader. Because if you want the maximum leader's friend, you ain't gonna leave. He can protect you from whoever is clone. But he left. Who joined with? Ramjatan from PPP. From another party. And they said they didn't join with Bonham party. They finally joined though. Because you can't live alone. It's stupidity. Bonham joined with Pity the Yard. The Pity had sense and he had sense. Yeah. So they can't tell you what got in no other party. They can't tell me. I'll try to tell you why he left. Some of them others, they joined the PPP. When they come out of power in 92, some of them went and joined the PPP right from PNC. And them are still friends. So just want to treat you like you stupid. Don't ever let nobody teach you like you're stupid again. Nothing wrong with being black. But the worst thing in the world you could be is black and stupid. I want to play a piece of this DVD, but my time is running out. But it was the part to let you know when the man saying, the world is a business. You know, there is Walmart and Exxon, and these are the nations of the world. They have more money than South Africa, than this one, than that one. So the world is a business. Unfortunately, these degree people that we have don't do no business. That's why you're asking for the top 3 or whoever else. Because we don't have no bank. We don't have no insurance company. Auto insurance, all them black people driving car. Life insurance company. We don't have no big, great import-export. We don't have no big multi-million-dollar car company. Well, you must see one man buy a car from maybe somewhere up on the East Coast. They got plenty big, fancy car factories now. Car marts now. 60, 70, 100 cars there in there, and truck and that kind of thing. You must see one man going to buy one from their friends or something. So, black people, you don't owe anyone anything anymore. After history, look on the board. It's slavery, and when you come out of slavery, it's just how you deal with freedom. And these people is only white man set for cut you down. Politician, person, liars, and robbers. Because the system produces robbers. It turns black youths into robbers. The black nation is one. Then got segments. The segment is parasites. They only got one black army. They're either in it or you're out. You're there with me, Marcus Garvey, Fastborn, Parakan, Elijah Muhammad Ali, all who there together, Mugabe, all the way. Are you out? You there in a clique? Are you there with the Europeans? You there with the money guards? We're looking for the best people to defend the black nation. No. And the intellectuals got to make a decision. Because you can't wait till 2020. You got to know what you're doing now. Because almost 2.5 years. I gave them the first 2 years. But the 2 years gone. It's 2 years, 3.5 months. You can't go past the 2 years, 6 months if you want to deal with 2020. So the time is running out. Because they got time for everything. And the time now, the black people clear their mind of what they're doing in 2020. Now when 2020 come, people come begging you. So, African people come to live like kings. And all the thieves was little babies, so they didn't thief in there. And how they turn thief? What happened in between there? Who been teaching them? Which stupid black society they come up in? Who ain't got sense? Or all the children turning thief? Who controlling them society? Who's the leaders? Thanks to Safe TV. Thanks to Brother Dominic. I'll see you in the next 2 weeks. And I just want to say, I passed by a lovely self-help program that is being organized in Buxton for the community. You know, I went last night, and I was to go up today. You know, but I didn't get to go due to I get caught up in some stuff. But I think the project's supposed to start from next week, and I'll go up to see what progress they're making in organizing farming in the community. Thanks to Safe TV, thanks to Brother Dominic, thanks to Brother Kevin. See you in the next 2 weeks.